Get on the ground or I'm gonna send the dog.
Our attention, you got it. I mean,
I don't want your attention.
Yeah,
Go the away, road pirate.
You wanted our attention.
Go away, road pirates.
Here. Down. Down.
Do you think about the abuse of power by the very police force that we consider justice? I myself was also very surprised when I compiled stories and learned about such cases while making the video, and now I will be the one to bring you those extremely crazy stories. Please like and subscribe. See more crazy and interesting stories.
Here. Down. Down. Here. Nay. Nay. Here. Down.
The incident of Officer Ryan Speakman of the Circleville Police Department occurred on July 4th, 2023 with reprehensible behavior. The essential thing for a police officer is to be fair and handle assigned tasks well, but Ryan Speakman goes against this saying when continuously using violent actions at work.
Get on the ground or I'm gonna send the dog. Here. You're gonna get the dog sick. Get on the ground or you're gonna get bit. Police canine, you're gonna get bit. Police canine, you're gonna get bit. Final chance, you're gonna get bit. Surge, here. Here. Down. Down. Here, nay. Nay, here. Down.
Immediately after appearing at the scene with a police dog named Sugar, Speakman revealed his aggressive nature and aimed directly at the victim, Jadarius Rose. Note that the word stel mentioned in the video is a secret command in Dutch and is often used to command dogs to attack.
On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Get it out! Please! Get it out! Don't take my arm! On the ground! On the ground! We're reaching! We're reaching! Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! I play football! Yes. Please! Please! Yes. I play football! Please! Please! Ah! Please! The dog is fighting my phone! No! Please!
Even though the black man was not carrying a weapon, Officer Speakman's aggressive attitude caused him to knock the black man down. This leaves Mr. Rose with no choice but to beg.
I'll be hurt as dog! Nay! Here! Here! Up! Nay! Up! .22, we're gonna have a canine bite.
Real quick, I'm gonna advise you of your rights, man. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be the
Mr.'s condition, Rose is in real danger after K9 Sugar's attack. Ayers threw to the ground. Desperation was conveyed in his screams.
Don't touch my left arm, bro. You just let the dog bite me. Why would you touch my left arm? Stop.
Somebody must have been yelling down that end because he went to shoot guys first. You good, Sarge?
No, why you keep bending my arm?
I'm trying to get it wrapped. We're wrapping it up.
Here. There's a pad. Put a pad on it.
Don't even touch it while I got handcuffs on. Y'all just making it work.
Go get a supervisor to start down here for us.
Nobody's on you. Yes, you are. Look, you're on my shoulder.
The police officers standing outside were also frightened by Speakman's actions, repeatedly roaring, "Get the dog off of him!" And Rose appears to be in pain and yelling, "Get it off, please, please, please!" Before the attack ends, however, this seems ineffective. Rose even had to beg them to back off because Speakman's anger was increasingly focused on Mr. Rose when outsiders intervened.
Stop squeezing me.
No, wait, buddy.
Hold on.
Nobody's trying to hurt you.
Yeah, shit, you just let a dog bite me.
All you had to do was come to me.
I was coming, all the guns pointing at me. How you expect me to respect you? You got a gun pointing at me. It's like 20 of y'all.
All you had to do was stop, brother.
I did stop.
should have stopped 20 miles ago.
I did. What was the reason for pulling me over?
I don't know.
The police brought sniffer dogs and sent 20 people behind. This seems unnecessary.
I don't know why they seem like pissed off at me.
I don't know.
He didn't comply. I gave him 3 commands. I told him, final warning. If you don't get on the ground, you're going to get the dog. I don't know why they seem mad at me for it. He wasn't complying. I mean, am I wrong?
Y'all not easy out there, the dog bite me.
What do you mean? I gave you 3 warnings, did I not?
Man, you just pulled up. I ain't trying to hear that.
Did I not
was
say,
saying that the people who was
listen
talking,
to me, did I not say final warning, you're going to get by the dog? Yes or no?
that don't matter, bro.
No, you didn't comply, so you got the dog.
On the truck, deflated brake.
65 calling the record. Should already be in route. Go ahead.
They're trying to recognize you, brother.
Okay, no further.
Okay.
You still need the truck RP.
When asked to go to the police, Rose complied while Speakman ordered him to lie on the ground. It seems like the story is very contradictory, which is entirely disadvantageous for Rose.
Can you loosen up my left arm?
713
Handcuffs. Handcuffs? Yes.
Turn to apply.
It's not even tight. It is tight. I want to be asking.
I'm going to help you if it's
So
not
what's
tight.
about that? Y'all can just sit here and look at me, or y'all gonna kill me, what y'all gonna do?
We got a squad coming.
Y'all, if anything, y'all just tighten it up. That's all it is.
My handcuffs
Trying to get me to lose my arm. Not laying on my arm. Not the left one. Not the left one, my right one, because my
I'm just
left
saying,
one
try to help yourself a little bit, stay off of it.
Mr. Rose asked the police to loosen the handcuffs because he was in much pain. However, the police ignored the request and continued to take other actions.
Is there a reason why you didn't stop?
Scared.
You were scared?
I just didn't want to lose my life.
According to much information, Speakman had uncontrolled behavior in several similar cases. Additionally, based on Shajan Douglas Davis's report, Speakman's actions could have resulted in severe action in mishandling the situation according to training procedures. The price Speakman had to pay was extremely high, as the Circleville Police Department made an official and practical decision on July 26, 2023 to fire Officer Ryan Speakman. Speakman's actions during the review of his canine apprehension of suspect Jadarius Rose on July 4th show that Officer Speakman did not meet our standards and expectations for our police officers.
Give me my property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of shit. You tyrant. What are your badge numbers?
On March 11th, 2022, Jonathan Gesford, 54, was approached by several state troopers while standing along the road holding a cardboard sign with the words "Radar Ahead" written on it. Warns drivers of speed traps set up when approaching this road.
I'm on the side of the road, legally parked, with a sign which is protected by the First Amendment. So you can, I'm disrupting nothing. I'm gonna do it right here where I'm at. Oh, I'm not?
Why have drivers coming up to me telling me that you're jumping out in traffic?
Because apparently they're erroneous. I don't give a what somebody else says. What did you witness? Nothing of the sort. So keep your to your.
You wanted our attention, you got it. I mean,
I don't want your attention. Go the away, road pirate.
You wanted our attention.
Go away, road pirates.
In traffic,
You keep saying jumping in traffic. When did you witness this offense?
Don't come towards me.
Don't you came to me. You came to me. You came to me. You came to me.
Just to tell me that you're jumping out in front of them with the sign.
So they want to lick your boots. Let them.
The two men, Trooper Nicholas Gallo and Corporal Stephen Douglas, decided to use a contemptuous strategy to provoke him because neither of these officers had grounds to arrest Jonathan at the time of the incident.
Put your hands on me. Do not give me my property back. You piece of. Give me my property back. You see this? You tyrant piece of. You tyrant. What are your badge numbers?
Step back, okay? Don't walk
No,
up
no,
to me
you
like
stole
that.
my property.
Did you see anything in my hands?
You
Stole your
piece
property?
of.
Have a nice day.
The tyrant police officer acted forcefully to seize the cardboard from the good Jonathan, and he even tried to be dishonest and misrepresent what happened. Jonathan only knew what he was doing other than trying to record their actions after they left the place where he stood. The story ends here a few hours after the incident. These same police officers suddenly appeared and pulled Jonathan over while he was in his car.
The reason I stopped you is you had your hand out the window with
So what?
finger.
So what? It's constitutionally protected speech.
Is there a reason why you're doing that? Is there a reason why you're doing that?
You're stopping me for constitutionally protected speech, right?
Because you had your hand out the window.
This is what I did. You got a problem with that?
Sir, listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
All right, listen.
Go
That's
away.
called disorderly conduct.
No, it is not.
That is disorderly
That
conduct.
is called
If you were doing it
freedom
out in the
of
public,
speech.
If you are out in the public,
no,
you are out in the public and people see you.
No, it is not.
Here's what's going to happen.
No.
License, please.
No.
Here's what's going to happen.
I want your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor. I am the supervisor.
License,
And that's why
please.
I'm here.
I'm going to reach into my pocket and
You're
get my
fine.
license.
You're fine.
And I'm going to take you to
You're fine.
court.
But here's what I'm telling you. Take it to court. That's what I want you to do. That's what I
License,
want you. I want you to take it to court.
So
License,
but
please.
before we go any farther, you're pulling me over for what?
Because
For
you had
disorderly conduct.
Because you had your finger out
Disorderly
the window.
conduct
Now,
what?
here's what's about to happen. You're about to be arrested again for resisting arrest.
No, I'm not resisting
Yes,
anything.
what?
This time, the reasons were even more surprising and severe than before. Not only Douglas, but also the support of another sergeant who only made matters worse. He continued to use threatening language against Jonathan, and it was clear that neither officer appeared to have a fundamental understanding of the law.
Right now you're being detained.
For what?
You're being
I
detained
told you why I stopped you already, sir.
For putting my middle finger up. That's
Yeah,
correct?
no,
correct.
no. Exactly.
For-
Right.
You extended your arm out the window.
No, I had my
Yes,
middle
you
finger
did.
out the window.
Okay, let me get your ID.
You had your middle finger out the window. Okay, yes. And that's what I said. You had your middle
Because the
finger
next
out
thing
the
you do,
window.
we're going to take you in, we're going to tow the car, and we'll call social services for the kid.
Oh, so
and
now
the
you're
dog.
threatening. Now you're threatening my
No,
child.
it's not
No,
a
he's telling
threat,
what's
it's
gonna
a
happen.
promise.
You're threatening my child now.
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
Thank you
Just-
very
just let
much.
us have this.
Before pulling Jonathan over, Trooper Douglas placed a call with someone, and this makes the situation even more depressing than it was before.
Out of the road, out of the window.
Okay.
What's that? What's that?
We could lock him up for disorderly conduct. He probably won't go anywhere.
Nah, what's isn't it like a improper hand signal or something? Charge? No, I mean like if you stick your finger, I'm telling you, if you put your arm out the road, your hand out the road, and you're like with a middle finger, you could. That's like a, isn't that? I'm pretty sure. You sure about that?
Right at that moment, even though faced with the disturbing truth that Jonathan had not violated anything related to the law, that little soldier still refused to give in and let the matter go. He still tried to be able to oppress a person. Trooper Douglas probably knew nothing about the law, and this caused him to contact another officer immediately to learn about possible charges against Jonathan in this case.
Out the window with the middle finger. Okay. As you was driving by, like, oh, game on. Okay.
Hold him over for us, like giving him the middle finger.
Yeah, for giving the middle finger. So
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That'll get dropped.
yeah, it's gonna get thrown. I told him that's gonna get thrown out, but it's
It's shocking and disappointing to see how much a police officer's dignity and ego can be inflated when people can even hear them plotting. Plan to arrest him immediately afterward.
let's go and cause the problem. I was going to give him back the sign, but the guy already ripped the sign up. So, because I went and talked to him, and obviously he didn't want to hear anything I had to say by that time, But yeah.
It is not surprising because soon after, the Army denounced and accused him of using improper hand signals and not following regulations. Unexpectedly, the Charger could not stand up quickly and fell. Cancelled. It seemed like the story would end. However, the police officers soon encountered another severe problem when Jonathan decided to file a lawsuit against the 3 other officers involved and appeared at the scene. Officers later settled the case with Jonathan and paid $50,000 in damages. This is a typical case, and it is not the first time the police responded beyond their authority and were taken to court.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're gonna have a problem between you and I.
First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes conducted a First Amendment audit at Bradley International Airport in July 2021, shortly after State Police Lavoy approached him and asked for his identification.
Yeah.
As long as you don't film the x-ray screens, because that's all sensitive.
Okay.
And impede the operation, you're fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How are you, sir?
State Police. How are you doing today?
How you doing, Trooper?
Good. I'm here to find out what your business here is at the airport today.
Nothing. Just gathering content for a story. I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, great. Do you have your ID on you?
I'm not going to provide you my ID, Trooper.
By a state trooper for your ID, you're going to have to provide that.
This Connecticut, sir, is not a stop and ID state, and unless you have reasonable, articulable suspicion, I've committed
about to do that. I'm not here to get a legal advice from you.
Yeah.
I'm asking legally. An order from a state trooper to provide me your ID. You're causing alarm at the airport. Multiple people have come up to us asking what you're doing.
There's a TSA supervisor who just told me I was well within my rights.
Please?
Sir, let's
put your hands behind your back, please.
I'm going.
Put your hands behind your back, please.
Sean wasn't legally obligated to provide his documents because the police didn't have reasonable suspicion or any search warrant to request one. State police did not waste any more time in arresting Sean because he failed to provide his identification. Immediately after confirming that he could not present his documents, the police confiscated his phone and handcuffed him.
I'm not gonna cause any alarm.
Last answer.
I don't have any. I'm not gonna put any. I don't even have any ID on me, sir.
That's going to be it. Okay.
I can give you my name and date of birth if you'd like. Do you have your body camera on, sir?
581.
I'm a journalist working on gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I have not broken any laws.
No one said that you did. You're not under arrest right now. You're being detained.
But why are you detaining
You're interfering with my investigation.
Sir, you need to have reasonable, articulable suspicion.
I'm articulating that to you right now, that you're causing a disturbance at the airport.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Gathering content. I'm an independent journalist, sir.
You need to stop trying to teach me
Why
legal.
Are you shaking? I'm not going to hurt you.
You need to stop and listen to me. I'm trying to identify you because you're causing a disturbance at the airport. You refuse to provide me your ID. You're clearly doing this on purpose.
I'm not.
So we're going to go through the books by this.
I'm gathering content for a story. I told everybody I'm an independent journalist.
I get that. Now we're going to prove that, sir.
There is no proof of that. The First Amendment grants me the right of freedom of press. I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm going to
ask you again. What's your last name?
If I do not give you my name, sir,
you're going to be placed under arrest and taken to be fingerprinted to identify you.
Okay, my last name is Reyes.
How do you spell that?
R-E-Y-E-S.
Yeah.
As long as you say that, if you say you're going to put me under arrest, I will give you my name.
That's what we would have to do to identify you. It's not what I want to do.
You have no idea.
I came over here just to identify.
You have no right to identify.
Your first name, Mr. Reyes?
You have no right to identify.
Are you going to stop arguing with me? Because this is causing a big problem now.
My first name is S-E-A-N.
Yep.
P-A-U-L. One word. Can I get your supervisor here, Lavoie? One. Under threat of arrest, I'm providing you that information.
It's not a threat. It's me telling you what has to happen.
Can I speak to your supervisor, Lavoie?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
It seemed that while the police officer was trying to control his emotions, his voice didn't sound excellent and broke, and his hands began to shake. At the same time, Sean patiently waited for the supervisor to come to his place.
I'm not here to...
No, you can go back and you can do that with your supervisor. I'm here if you, whatever you need me to do, that you feel that you're going to arrest me over, I will comply with that.
Mr. Reyes.
Yes.
There is no need for you to be handcuffed. You made it this way. You put yourself in this situation. Absolutely not. Not until my backup arrives.
But why are you shaking? I'm not a threat to you,
I'm not shaking.
Sir. I'm not a threat to you.
You're detained right now. You're my responsibility. If you fall over, you're my responsibility. You're saying that, but I don't know that. I don't know that you're not a threat to anything here at the airport.
Sir, the way the world works, you can't handcuff people because you don't know if they're a threat or not, sir. That's dangerous that you're acting like this, really. Sir, are you a supervisor, sir?
I am not.
Oh, can I get a supervisor here? My rights are being violated.
We're working on that.
Why are they being violated?
Because I'm in cuffs and I haven't broken any laws, sir. Sir, there is, as you know, an unlawful detainment. This is you know what that's going to happen, right?
Sean continued trying to explain his personal views and opinions to the soldier. However, he still looked like he didn't want to listen. Many minutes had passed since Sean was handcuffed, waiting for the supervisor, who took a long time to reach Sean's location.
See, the problem is you think you're above the law, and you think you're above you're above a citizen.
See, now you're projecting your thoughts because I'm in uniform. So no. Because I'm in uniform.
I'm assuming because you put me in cuffs.
Yeah, you're detained. That's 100% right. For failure to comply.
An unlawful detainment. Okay. Is the supervisor is coming?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm sure he's going to explain it to you. I'm sure he is. All right. Cool, man. It's all about education here. I'm not mad. Trooper Lavoie. Good, you got a body camera. This is good. Great transparency for everybody. That my phone wasn't. Imagine you did. This is what I'm talking about for law enforcement. Imagine you didn't have a body camera right now. My phone is off. I'm not recording.
Okay.
So what type of accountability would I have against you if you didn't have a body? That's why body cameras are important. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Do you know that state police have had body cameras for over 5 years?
That's great. That's good to hear. Really, it is.
31 to transport, and I'll be out inside the
Where I'm from, they don't have body cameras, so I'm an advocate trying to promote that.
You should. We're still trying to find out where you're from, so it'll be interesting to find out who doesn't have body cameras.
De-escalation. If you do a little bit of de-escalation, things might go a little bit better for you, and anybody else.
You could have too.
All I did was tell you I want to invoke my right. Is this a supervisor?
No. Come
on, man. Can I get a supervisor here? He's going to explain to you guys to release me immediately. I haven't broken any laws. This is insane. So
people lie to us
just because you have trust issues, that doesn't mean you can put free citizens.
We have trust issues.
You can't put free citizens in handcuffs.
It's the nature of our job.
This is an unlawful detainment. And when the supervisor gets here, he's going to let you guys both know that, and he's going to tell you to release me.
We're going to release you as soon as we're able to do that. I'm not keeping you detained just because I feel like I want to. You understand that, right?
Yeah, no, you want to, because you put the cuffs on me. You definitely did.
Well, I was here by myself, and you weren't cooperating with me. Yes, you were handcuffed.
I was not aggressive.
No one said you were aggressive.
And all I told you was I'm not providing my deed because I don't have to. Legally.
Right.
I'm following
until you
the law.
were given a lawful order from a state trooper to do so, and you've chose not to.
That is an unlawful order, sir.
Okay.
And you're going to learn that.
Well, I'm glad you cooperated with it because it was getting close to the point that you weren't, where I had to physically put your hands behind your back for you.
Sir, I don't comply with unlawful orders. And that's just my right as a citizen to not comply with you might think it's a lawful order, but it's not. It's not.
After much waiting, Sean's supervisor finally arrives at the scene where Sean is waiting. Sean immediately told him everything that had happened, hoping to get a quick solution so you could get out of there.
Sergeant Drummond.
Yes.
Sergeant Drummond, I would like to be released immediately from this unlawful detainment. I have not broken any laws. Mm-hmm. Your trooper did not have any reasonable articulable suspicion to identify me or in any way. I talked to supervisor from the TSA, Brett Kavanaugh. He told me that I have every right to film the security checkpoint. This is a public building. I'm an independent journalist. He's violating my First Amendment right of freedom of press. And like I said, I would like to be released from these handcuffs.
Okay.
And he turned off my phone. Just, I would like to be released from these handcuffs immediately. I have not broken any laws, sir.
Okay. All right, why were you videotaping? Just out of curiosity.
Same thing I told your trooper. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay.
I'm not going to divulge until the story is published. Now I guess the story has changed to an unlawful detainment by your officer, by your trooper, sorry. And like I said, the longer I'm in here, the longer you guys are violating my rights. So I would, as a supervisor, I would advise you to do the right thing here, sir, and have me undetained.
The supervisor, who had just arrived, calmly listened to Sean to analyze the situation and finally made the correct decision on this matter. Immediately after that, the supervisor handled this matter incredibly well to control and make the situation less tense. In addition, Soldier Lavoie's anger exploded. Seeing as Sean was released on bail without any warning or penalty, it is clear that the soldier could have been better off at the time of that incident with a better understanding of the law. The matter did not end there. Shortly after the incident, Sean filed a complaint denouncing Trooper Lavoie's conduct. However, things could have gone better when he had tried to do so, but he was met with resistance from Sergeant Bryan.
Thank you, sir. How you doing, Sergeant?
You're videotaping me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't want to talk to you then. If you want to videotape me, then if you want to talk to me like a man, we can chat.
But what about you guys wear body cameras here? What's the difference?
I don't have a body camera.
I understand that. Can I get your name, Sergeant?
Yeah, Brian Fahey.
Brian Fahey.
Yep.
So there's a serious civil rights violation going on here. So as I was explaining to your other trooper, I'm a journalist, independent journalist working on a story.
Okay.
And I was gathering content for that story at the Bradley Airport. TSA became concerned about me filming.
Okay.
A supervisor came over. The first person who was concerned called the supervisor. Supervisor said, you have every right to film. It's not an issue. I know your rights. You know your rights. Continue what you're doing. One of your troopers out of Bradley Airport, Trooper
How can I help you today with pistol permits? Can I help you today with pistol permits?
Why would I don't need help with pistol permits. I need help with a civil rights violation, as I just told you, sir.
But you can contact our internal affairs department. It's online, or there's a phone number.
The sergeant's attitude became even much worse than before. From the beginning, it seemed that Sergeant F's attitude was rigorous, and he had no intention of helping Sean in any way. What grace is involved in the matter? But this is still an issue worth paying attention to.
You're a supervisor.
I'm a supervisor in charge of special licensing and firearms. So all these people that are in line in 529 gun dealers in the state of Connecticut, that's what we're dealing with. There's an outlet for you to make your complaint.
There's a civil rights violation.
But there's an outlet for you to make your complaint, and you can make that. We've given you it.
Why are you guys acting like this? I'm trying to make a serious civil rights.
What? I don't know what you. I can't help you with your complaint today.
Meriden, can you get me that address?
Sure. 294 North Colony Road.
294 North Colony Road.
Yep.
Building what again?
I think it's building 11. I'm not sure exactly. You're going to go, when you come into the complex, the forensic laboratory is going to be on your left. You're going to take a right. There's an island. It's the last building on the right.
And that's where they're located.
You have your outlet to make your complaint. We give you plenty of outlets to make your complaint.
Yeah.
And we've offered them all to you. You have the paperwork, right, to make your complaint?
Yeah, they just gave me the complaint.
Okay. Yeah, you can go right ahead. Go right ahead, sir.
But this is part of a thing that I'm going to fill this out, but I want to speak with somebody who can help me.
Okay, well then you can call IA, or you can go there, and if they have time to speak to you, they'll speak to you. But you have your outlet. You can go online and you can get the phone numbers.
Yeah.
You've given. We want to entertain your complaint through the proper channels. You want to make a complaint?
Yeah, which is through internal affairs.
Yep.
It's the proper
so you can
channels.
Give them that. Yep.
I will go speak to them personally.
Have a great day.
You too.
Nice talking to you.
One side was trying to solve the problem. At the same time, the sergeant insisted that he couldn't solve his problems at this time because his work was hectic. However, the sergeant did not like that Sean was filming in this area. In just a few seconds, he completely lost his composure and reason, causing this.
I'll be right with you guys.
You're all set here?
Excuse me?
Are you all set here?
Well, yeah, there's nothing else obviously you can help me out with at this point.
So you're all set. So you're going to go to IA right now, correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I'm going to be going.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be going.
Okay. So you're going to stand here with your cell phone on.
I thought you were busy. I thought you were a busy man.
I am busy.
So you should get to work.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're going to have a problem between you and I.
We're going to do an interference.
His body camera's on. His body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I don't care. Right? This is private property. Okay?
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to videotape me and have an attitude with me.
I'll get off of it.
I'm going to tell you what right now, dude. I'm not the one.
All right.
Okay? I gave you the information you needed, and I gave you your outlet. Right? You were giving your outlet. No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face. Is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint. Okay.
Can I grab my cell phone?
You stay right here.
I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you.
All right.
The sergeant created a stain and a big mistake on his career when he forced and controlled Sean to leave the building grounds and even drop personal property. Sean's possession is the phone that was confiscated earlier while restraining Sean. Later, the Ministry of Internal Affairs made an official statement about this. They said Trooper Lavoie acted within the law when suppressing and detaining Sean. The department also issued a clarification to explain to Sergeant about all his wrongdoings during the incident. After that, Sean no longer hesitated and sued the city. Of course, the defendants were Trooper Lavoie and Sergeant. The lawsuit is still ongoing, and at this time, there is no latest update from Sean on the progress of the lawsuit. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on more real-life police experiences like this one. Don't forget to like this video and share it with others who may find it interesting. If you have any personal experiences or insights to share, we would love to hear from you in the comments section. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more engaging and informative content in the future. Stay safe and take care.